Hi, this is Denise Carlton. I am the founder of the Teacher Reuse Exchange. I want to thank you for wanting to learn more about us and what we do to serve educators, children, other nonprofits, and the environment. The idea for the Teacher Reuse Exchange was about 20 years ago when my friend Lisa Lafayette and I were PTA moms at Daves Creek Elementary. We would do a teacher trash to treasure event at the end of each school year. We're completely blown away with what teachers wanted to get rid of. If they were retiring, they were switching grades or moving to different schools. So for a long time, we wanted to get this started. In 2020, at the height of COVID, I decided to rent a spot and we opened up the Teacher Reuse Exchange off Peachtree Parkway. It really is remarkable what teachers will spend out of their own pockets to set up their classrooms every year. Teachers have told us they spend 500, they spend 800, some even spend thousands every year out of their own pockets to create warm, inviting learning environments for their students. This desire to set up great, warm, and inviting learning environments does come out of cost. It is a financial burden on many teachers, especially our new teachers, many of which in Forsyth County have graduated from UNG. Do we love our volunteers at the Teacher Reuse Exchange? Without them, we would not be able to do what we do. We have retired teachers. We have the Young Men's Service League, Moms and Sons volunteer. We have other people from the community that are just passionate about education and the environment like we are, and they always are there to lend a helping hand. And from these pictures, you can see we get a lot of donations. We're very fortunate again to have volunteers. Sean Purdy and his company, Dump the Junk, will go to schools or pick up other large donations for us free of charge. And this is why we need our volunteers. We go through everything, we sort it, we make sure all the pieces are there, we make sure that the information is current before we put anything out into our rooms. One thing that we're very proud of is that we recycle all that we can. Items that we can't use, we will get donated to other worthy organizations. And we have kept tons upon tons of materials out of our landfills. Our motto is let's fill classrooms, not landfills. And here are some photos of just some of our rooms. We are very meticulous and very organized. We have to be because of the volume of the materials that we handle, some of which I didn't state back in the donations part that come as far as Atlanta. We have teachers and other individuals drive hours to bring us their treasures. We have crafts, we have games, we have language arts, we have all sorts of resources in our rooms. We have classroom setup, we have science, we have math, we have classroom decor. It really is remarkable, and again, it is something we are really proud of. You're probably wondering who can come shop at the Teacher Reuse Exchange. Well, here it is. We don't really want to turn anybody away, so we have expanded counties that can come shop to Fulton and Gwinnett most recently. We also have a special shopping request form on our website for people to fill out because we do get requests where somebody's like, I want 300 folders. Well, we don't have 300 folders to give you. I recently just got a request from a teacher in Boston who wanted us to ship materials to her. Had a call from a teacher in Virginia who wanted to ship her treasures to us. So we really don't want to turn anybody away, and as we continue to grow, we will evaluate this and amend accordingly. And here are some of our teachers. Look at those smiles. They never get old. They ooh and ah as they go from room to room over the materials that they find. We do have a shopping fee, again, which we evaluate and we amend as we continue to grow. And nobody turns an eye because you can fit hundreds upon hundreds of dollars just into one of our bags that we do provide to teachers when they shop. And of course, they are made partly out of recycled materials. And here are more of our teachers. You'll notice this one picture with the pretty young girls there holding a box of paper and an electric pencil sharpener. Every year I apply to the Sawney Foundation Operation Roundup for a grant to give the teachers a special treat when they come to shop for back to school in July. Last year we had the electric pencil sharpeners. We had some left over. We had 240 to hand out to teachers. And this year we 100 teachers that came to shop in July a box of 3 reams of paper because the school systems do not provide paper to their teachers when they need to make photocopies or other things for their classroom. And here are more teachers that have come to shop. We've actually had about 2,500 teachers shop since we opened in 2020. We estimate that if each of these teachers, if we save them $500 in out-of-pocket expenses, that we have saved teachers over $1.25 million in getting items for their classrooms. Again, something else we are super proud of. And one thing that we kind of giggle about at times is we will have 20, 30 teachers come through and it looks like nothing has been taken and they leave with a lot of materials. Another area that we focus on is literacy. It is so important for children to have books, and we get books to schools, we get books to community events. We've heard time and time again where a child will get a book and they're like, is this mine to keep? We're like, yes, it is. Children that are read to, children that have access to books do so much better in school and other areas of their life. Or really, again, something else we are super proud of. Here are some more pictures with people that we've gotten books to, especially those kids. We donated hundreds of books to a Latino event that was recently at the Cumming City Center. And you'll see the nice lady in the lower right-hand corner. That is Mrs. Granny Claus. Last year, I moved up to McDonough and I heard about her, and recently I brought her 6 boxes of books that she will get to kids from lower income families. Again, something else we're really proud of. The other thing that we love that we do is everybody that comes to shop learns about environmental responsibility and stewardship. 99% from the bookcases to everything on a shelf has been donated and potentially was otherwise going to end up in a landfill. There's been a lot of businesses that have continued to be remote. They bring us bunches of file folders, writing instruments. The list goes on and on. It really is remarkable how much valuable stuff that we actually receive. And a lot of it is really brand new. And here are nonprofits that we have collaborated with. Forsyth Head Start, for instance, they may be getting rid of furniture or other items. They will bring their stuff to us, and in turn, they go and they shop for things for their students. You'll see Adventure Bags there. They're all the way in Barrow County, and they have come and picked up a couple truckloads of materials from us to do the backpacks that they do for kids that are in trouble, foster homes, lower income. Every year, the place, last year we gave them 2,700 new books that were donated to us for their holiday house. This year they're coming, actually this week they're coming. We have about 1,000 books right now for them and other new gift items that have been donated to us. One thing we love doing every year is the annual holiday party for kids that are in the Mentor Me program, together with some family members and their mentors. Somebody always dresses up at the Grinch, who I happen to personally love. But you can see our long list, and this is how, to me, nonprofits should work. We're all in this together. How do we get the biggest bang for our buck and to help more people? Because the need keeps growing. And here are just some more nonprofits and school system programs that we have helped. The shop, which is by Coming Home Ministries over on Canton, they get a lot of items they cannot sell in their thrift store, some teacher items, some office supplies. So they will bring us at times a box truck full of materials that we go through and then we get on our shelves. We've worked with Family Promise. The Hope Springs Christian Learning Center submitted a special shopping request, and we were able to have them come and shop for materials for their students and their school. Down at the lower left, you'll see the Hispanic Alliance. We gave them boxes upon boxes of books to get to people that they serve. It really is remarkable and that who comes through and what needs we are able to help them fill. So here you can see our impact, but this does come at a cost. We are lucky to have very low rent. I don't know if you know Mike Smith. He is from the Lanier Rotary and he owns our shopping plaza. He only charges us $800 a month in rent for all the space that we have. We do have insurance costs, we do have utilities, and we have one part-time employee, which happens to be my friend Lisa Lafayette. So it does come out of cost, and we are constantly looking for funding so we can keep our doors open. So here is our budget, income, and other ways we can bring money into the TRE. So sponsorships is something new that I just started. Keep Forsyth County Beautiful just recently sponsored us, which we're really excited about. I just gave a tour to the dean of UNG. They're looking to open a resource center on their Dahlonega campus for students with hopes of moving this over to Gainesville. So again, something we are really excited about. You can see from these numbers, we keep it really, really lean and we get a lot done. The shopping fees, I wish we could still do it for free like we did when we first opened. It's just not feasible. And I'm really working hard to make us sustainable for years to come. So how can you help make us sustainable for years to come? Well, obviously you can donate supplies that we can support our educator children and nonprofits with and keep those materials out of the landfill. You can make a donation, whether you give us $5 or $500. It really is a great help to what we do and keeps our doors open. You can offer to pick up donations, collect them, help restock our shelves, organize and sort. We are always looking for volunteers. Something else we started that was new is I reached out to the executive director of Keep North Fulton Beautiful, and they are going to work on collecting supplies from their area. They have the room to collect boxes, and then we can just go and pick them up. So again, helping to keep resources out of their landfills and get them back on the shelves for teachers to shop. We also recently learned of Clean Earth books. I'm not going to lie, we go through thousands upon thousands upon thousands of books. So what they do is they are a bookseller. So we have a Gaylord box in our space and we'll fill that, and then based on the weight, they will provide us with a donation. So we're really excited about that as well. And here comes the end of learning about the Teacher Reuse Exchange. Here's our information. If you would like to come for a tour, get in touch. We love to show off what we've done. Please spread the word to others about what we do. And again, just thank you for taking the time to learn about us. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.